Day 14. Have a magical day. Intentions compressed into words enfold magical power. Intentions, whatever we want, compressed into words, put down, shrunk, enfold magical power, says Deepak Chopra, medical doctor and writer. To see and experience the magical day of your life, you can be grateful for your whole day before you live it. To have a magical day, you simply think through your plans for the day and say the magic words, thank you, for each one going well before, before you've lived it. Again, to see and experience the magical day of your life, you can be grateful for your whole day before you live it. To have a magical day, मतलब अगर कल का डे हमें मैजिकल चाहिए तो to have a magical day, you simply think through your plans for the day and say the magic words, thank you. What all is happening tomorrow? Okay, I have to go here, do this, do that, that errand, cook this, whatever it may be. Pehle se, whatever the plans for the day will be, are upcoming day, say the magic words, thank you, for each one going well. Means every errand, every meeting, everything before you've lived it. It's the easiest thing to do. It only takes a few minutes, but the difference it can make in your day is incredible. Being grateful for your day before it creates a magical day through the law of attraction. When you give thanks for the experiences in your day going well, you must receive back experiences going well. Again, being grateful for your day beforehand. So, all these chapters, whether it was yesterday's chapter, which we did day 13, another beautiful one, make all your wishes come true. Day 14, have a magical day. And the following few chapters are about thanking in advance because she guarantees that the law of attraction will make it absolutely magical. So she says here, she writes here, it's the easiest thing to do. It only takes a few minutes. But for the difference it can make in your day is incredible. But the difference it can make in your day is incredible. Being grateful for your day beforehand creates, पहले से ही create हो जाता है, a magical day through the law of attraction because we've already thanked in advance. When you give thanks for the experiences in your day going well, you must receive back experiences of that day going well. If you don't believe you have the power to affect the circumstances of your day so dramatically, which means if you don't believe what she has said so far, is what she's saying, that if you don't believe that you, that all of us have the power to affect the circumstances of your day so dramatically, means she feels that if you feel she's being so dramatic about it, think about a time when you woke up grumpy or in a bad mood. You went off into your day and one thing after another went wrong until by the end of the day you were exclaiming that you had a heck of a bad day as though the bad day happened by accident. Well, the only reason you had a bad day was because you took your bad mood from the morning with you. And it was your bad mood that was the cause of one thing after another going wrong. Powerful? Is this powerful? How powerful is this? Yes, no, maybe. Even waking up in a bad mood doesn't happen by accident, because it means that you went to sleep thinking negatively about something, perhaps without even realizing it. That is the very reason why you are doing the magic rock practice last thing at night, to ensure that you go to sleep thinking good thoughts. So the reason why she's given us the magic rock or the magic mesh, yeah, which we do at night, is because instead of watching those stupid TV channels, instead of watching the idiot box, instead of watching all drama means too much drama on the screen, on the idiot box, we'd rather just hold that rock, think of all the good things that happened in the day, and think of one best thing that happened in the day. Hona hi hai, and be grateful, and then slide into bed instead of watching all those repetitive things in the news, which are so impermanent, so impermanent. Today you'll hear one news, tomorrow the same thing is something else, and day after something else. Instead, she says, just say, I thank you, thank you, thank you, and to the rock, feeling its smoothness, slide into bed, mood changes completely. Even waking up in a bad mood doesn't happen by accident, because it means that you slept thinking negatively about something, perhaps without even realizing. So many times we don't even realize. We wear headphones sometimes and go to sleep, or the night prayer, so many of us have forgotten now. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you, thank you. आधे जन तो भूल गए हैं. Everyone's worried about the next day. Tomorrow morning, I have to set an alarm. I have to wake up early. There is so much happening tomorrow. I have to do this. I have to do that. Oh my God, so much work, so many commitments. मुझ पे ही आता है सब कुछ, है ना? How much we have. Instead, she says, first say thank you to the magical rock. The last thing at night, to ensure that you go to sleep thinking good thoughts. You've seen that difference happening, right? The magic rock practice at night, combined with count your blessings every morning, which also we are doing. We are already doing these two things: the magic rock and count your blessings every morning. Sets your good mood at night, and in the morning they guarantee that you're feeling good before you go off into your day. To have a magical day, you need to feel good. I don't know of anything other than gratitude that guarantees to put you in a good mood almost instantly. The moment you feel you are grateful, 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 grateful. How many of us say so recently, almost all the one-to-ones that came to me said, it's so easy to get me into panic mode. Anything, any news, myself included, each one of us, for any negative situation that may have even happened to the day, through the day, which we will see in You Can Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. We are immediately so negative, so complaining, so worried, as if, the world's biggest problems have come on us only. Instead, Louis Hay says so beautifully in her book, You Can Heal Your Life, take that as a learning curve, as a learning experience, so that we don't make that same mistake again, so that we take a different decision again. Blair Singer, one of my mentors, Blair Singer, he says, Bijal, just keep on repeating what works and stop and discontinue what doesn't work. So simple it is. So to know and to discontinue what won't work, we have to first experience that it didn't work instead of complaining. And hence, we have to be grateful that it didn't work because we know that it's not good for us for the future. So, again, to have a magical day, you need to feel good. And you're never going to feel good of something not so good happened if you don't thank the thing that happened which was not so good. So here in the earlier she says no about negativity, the magical the gratitude that we have to give to anything negative that may have happened, just before she talks about money. That is so apparent, apt over here also. The money, the magic ingredient के पहले, हाँ, the magical way out of negativity. The only magical way out of negativity is to first experience things that don't work, that didn't work for us. Whether it is a person who takes our energy away, we allow that. Her presence in a room, her presence in the house, his presence in a meeting, anyone for anything. We may have to meet him. Another one-to-one that happened last weekend. He said he was so nervous and so worried about this one person all the time that he allowed that person to take all his energies away. He said, I'm so filled with negativity and all. And I said, just keep thanking him that it's not easy. It's not. But if we keep thanking negative situations, people who we allow taking our energies or sapping our energies away, it is a learning curve for us. To have a magical day, you need to feel good. Very important. So that at night, you can tell the rock the best thing that happened out of all the good things that happened. I don't know of anything other than gratitude. Shukriya, 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 shukrana, shukrana, shukrana. That guarantees to put you in a good mood almost instantly. My own example, from morning till now, I'm paying bills. From morning to now, I had to renew a membership. I had to renew another ordinary membership. I had to pay for the bajri I ordered from large stores. I had to pay for so many other small payments that non-stop and continuously. And all transfers were not the same. One was an NEFT, one was a Paytm, one was a Google Pay, one requested cash, one said, Madam, constantly, if I was making so many payments from morning to now, about at least 15 to 17, if I wouldn't have been under the magical wings of the magic book, I would have been complaining. I would complain for the money, for the scarcity, for the payments to be made, for people being too expensive, for not remembering, for every year getting a reminder for renewals. There were 100 reasons for me to complain today. Instead, every payment that was made, including the envelopes that were made, were filled with gratitude. Gratitude, 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 non-stop. Gratitude for the doctor who handles my mom's eye, for who handles her macular degeneration. Gratitude, no amount seemed too small or too big. It was only a thank you for the services I received, for the goods I received, for the grocery I received, for the items I received, for the membership renewal I received, which I am going to enjoy and treasure. And how could this have happened? Impossible. If I hadn't been under the wings of Rhonda Byrne's magic book, it wouldn't have happened. Because we may believe in karmas and we may keep on again saying, I'm squaring off my karmas with this soul, with this person, with this payment, with this thing. But the magic would not have unfolded. So, see how beautifully she makes this blend into our belief of the karmas. It's so magical. And now she starts giving examples where I'm going to request you to fill your own. Whatever your plans are for the day today, okay, because she presumes that we are going to read it in the morning, and she's already told us that at night we do the magic rock, and that today morning we've already said thank you, thank you, thank you for what we wrote in yesterday's 10 gratitudes. वो तो हो चुका है सुबह. Whatever your plans are for the day today, whether it is traveling or meeting someone or any work project need not necessarily be for men. 80 to 90% of my students, patrons, clients, leads are women. So it can be even for a woman who's launching a new small ghar se karne wala business also. It could have been lunch. Tomorrow I'm going out for lunch, say. It could have been your workout, your exercise, dropping off the laundry. Wahan pe, again, terms which are used in the United States, right? Because she's writing it from there. For us, it can be other things: cleaning the house, dusting, anything, going mopping, going to school to teach. We are teachers, we could be mentors, we could be pranic healers, we could be Reiki healers, we could be buying our sabji, we could be buying our fruits, we could be buying our grocery, going to the dana wala, the Modi, or calling him up from the phone saying, Itna bhej dena. Turn everything into a magical day by just saying the magic words thank you for each plan going well before you live it. And this is what I do regularly. I just go into my planner for the next day and I just write thank you the previous day before I have lived it. And everything that happened today, the first news that was broken to me this morning, my mom again comes to my room and shows me a screenshot of, like I often tell you, of her portfolio. And you know how we wrote yesterday? Wow, mom, thank you, amazing. So you have to, again, who are you breaking the news to? So my mom will write, I'm breaking this news to my daughter. What was the reaction of her? Beta, look! That way. So we are supposed to visualize this. This she doesn't tell us to write. Okay? By saying the magic words thank you for each plan going well. Every delivery, the doorbell rang about 18 times already to make deliveries because my mugri khakras had arrived from my cloud kitchen. I could have complained or I could have put gold dust in it. I could have said, किसका नंबर है, किसका वी फास्ट है, कौन है बोर्जो, किसके ड्राइवर हो, अरे भाई थैली देखो ना, स्टाफ तो आराम से सो गए हैं. Or I could have said, thank you for loving my khakras. Thank you for trusting my cloud kitchen. Thank you, cook, for making the most unusual ones and for pricing it so well. And everyone, some of you must have also received the message. A message also included that it is straight from my kitchen, and I welcome, because I want to lift my bar from strength to strength, your feedback. Which means I'm ready for anything. Price is more, price is less, price is perfect, taste is super, taste is not, anything. Before you live it, everything was planned yesterday, hence, and everything was thanked for yesterday because I knew what was happening today before I lived it. If you are a person who writes daily lists of things that you have to do, which means your timetable or your calendar, even if it is 3 things, you may say, oh, but Bijal, I'm not busy. I'm just a housewife. It's not just. It's a lot. It's much more than what I could be doing. It's because my mom or my staff is behaving like a housewife that I can run so many errands. I can do so many other things. I can run so many multiple businesses. So, being just a housewife is also not a small thing. If you are a person, or being just a mom, or being just a grandmom, I played all those roles today, but I had thanked yesterday. Already, thank you. I, I followed my children's flight because they were taking off from London last night. They were to land at 7:30 in the morning, so I wrote gratitude 4 times in the night every time my eyes opened. Again, I tracked it, and my son even sent me a screenshot of a completely new route that they were taking, because it was not from Kabul and everything, but Kazakhstan and everywhere, which was British Airways was taking a new route. No worry, because I'm going to have a magical day running into the arms of my grandchild. My daughter-in-law said, Ma, 23 is a lucky number for me, and the flight totals to that, or what number flight. That's what she wrote last night. So many other friends are genuinely worried. So many other relatives were genuinely worried because recently there have been only that in the news. And rightly so. Doesn't mean that that's because out of our love for them, the concerns for them. If you see the screenshot, that flight took 9.5 to 10 hours rather than 7.5 hours, because it wasn't supposed to fly over all those countries where there is problems just now. And you know all those. पहले से रात को ही थैंक यू बेटा bon voyage बेटा have a super flight can't wait to see you all in the morning, and then gratitude, thank you British Airways, thank you this, thank you that, thank you driver for taking me, reaching me on time to my Indus meeting. I had a one-to-one before that, I had my breathwork session before that. Sabka thank you for keeping me so busy, thank you for yet making me look so fresh. How can you do so many things, they say no in that. अरे थैंक यू पहले से लिखो, ग्रैटिट्यूड लिखो तो वैसे ही होगा. थैंक यू फॉर एन अमेजिंग मील, थैंक यू फॉर कीपिंग इट रेडी माय लता, थैंक यू फॉर विवांशी फॉर गेटिंग एवरीथिंग रेडी फॉर दिस मैजिक बुक प्रैक्टिस, थैंक यू salon गर्ल फॉर कमिंग क्विकली एंड डूइंग माय हेयर. सब कुछ के लिए, और एवरीथिंग हैपेंड, एवरीथिंग फेल इनटू प्लेस. मूड ही अलग हो जाता है. नाउ द सेम मूड वुड हैव बीन द मोस्ट क्रैंकी वन if I woke up feeling cranky, if I slept feeling ungrateful and cranky. Are you all agreeing with me on this? That's why I'm elaborating so much, because we've made these mistakes in the past. I have. I don't know about you. I have made these mistakes big time. Whatever your plans are for the next day, how many of us keep on saying, where is the time? Time hi kahan hai? Whether it's traveling, meeting, work, lunch, exercise, dropping something, picking up something, playing a sport, doing our workout, going to the theater for a movie. So many people are messaging this new movie release, Sitare Zameen Pe, is very good. Half of them, where is the time? Kahan hai ye? They are just suggesting. If we write gratitude, thank you for giving me the time to watch this amazing movie, it will happen. पहले से grateful हो गए. Meeting a friend, yoga, breath work, asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh, going to school, buying groceries, doing your yoga. Turn today into a magical day by saying the magic words thank you for each plan going well before you live it. I promise you, sometimes I feel like this lady, like this author. I climb the steps of a temple and I see I'm putting gold dust. I enter into Mishti Bela and I feel I'm putting gold dust. I get awed by the number of food varieties there are out there. I feel awed by the dosa my Lata makes for me. I just feel so grateful. Before I live it, I have written the gratitude. If you're a person who writes daily lists of things, if you're maintaining a calendar or diary, even if you're a housewife, it's okay. कल दाल बनानी है, कल ये बनाना है, tomorrow's menu, looking it up from somewhere, googling it and sending it to your staff, all that also takes time, right? Then you can go through your daily list and be grateful for each one having gone well. Whether you do this magical practice in your mind better on paper or on paper. The most important thing is that you feel the result of each plan or activity was the best it could have been. So we follow a Nitya Niyam, no, a daily prayer. In my calendar, when I'm writing in my diary, I write, thank you for doing my Atma Siddhi. Thank you for doing my Nitya Niyam. Thank you for doing my Yam Niyam. So instead of writing the time slots, I write, thank you for the breathwork for longevity 7:30 to 8:05 a.m. Indian Standard Time. तो मेरा gratitude भी हो गया और मेरा calendar भी maintain हो गया ना. So easy, she's saying, na, it is easy. It is even if you have 3 plans of action tomorrow. We can write those in advance today. There's just 3 things: waking up, running the house, cooking something, making tea, sending a tiffin if you're a housewife. Thank you. Bas, thank you for sending the tiffin. Thank you for the talent in my hand to cook good food. When you use gratitude ahead of time, we always know one thing: it is very difficult to please everyone. Yesterday, my cloud kitchen made bajre ka khichdi. Bajra, grains ka khichdi, curry, kele ka sabji, jaggery, ghee. This is what it sent in the daily tiffin. Yeah, this is for the corporate, the fixed orders. I don't take a one-to-one order for that. And when it came to my house, mom and I found it salty, slightly. So I immediately messaged 5 other to take a feedback. Did you find it salty? No, it was perfect. So just know one thing. Last Sunday, my husband, my mom, we were all having lunch on the table, and the wal, you know that wal, rasa wala wal, what is it called in English? I don't know. My husband found it sweet because there was organic jaggery in it. Mom and I found it perfect. It's pointless saying that what your taste buds are saying is wrong to my husband. My husband can say the same thing to me. It's the same with each one of us, right? And that's the reason why she's taken that chapter first, before all this. The magic ingredient. It is never easy for us to please everyone when it comes to cooking, and it's never easy for our chef to please everyone who's going to eat in our family on the table, lunch table, dinner table, or tiffin. So I was having a conversation at that time with my chef. And he said, you are explaining to him so peacefully and telling him some found it salty. I said, because he cooked it with the best of intention. He obviously didn't want to make it salty. Only mom and I found it salty out of 30 people at a ratio. So even for a housewife to just write 3 things for tomorrow, thank you, thank you, thank you, is enough, because magic ingredient food is an important one for tomorrow for us to be grateful today. When you use gratitude ahead of time to have a magical day, it wipes out unexpected problems or difficulties before they happen. The more you use this magical practice, the better your days will become. And, and from the smallest things to the important things, all of us have the unimportant, the less important, and the most important things every single day. Everything starts going well in your life. The bumpy days smooth out, and instead of frustrating or troublesome things happening in your days start to have a magical flow about them, and things seem to magically go your way with less effort, no worry, no stress, and far more joy. When I first began to use gratitude to have a magical day, gratitude to have the magical next day, okay? I chose to give thanks ahead of time for the events in my day that I didn't enjoy doing very much. I have in fact reached across this. इसके आगे because ऐसा कोई event ही नहीं होता है मुझे next day का which I feel I'm not enjoying very much. Okay. But even if there are a lot of events that may be upcoming which we don't enjoy but we have to do. One of those things was going to the supermarket. This is a very cute example she gives. At the beginning of the day, I said The magic words, thank you for the easy and joyful trip to the supermarket. जो भी हो, वो उबर ली, ओला ली, हमने ड्राइव किया, टैक्सी लेनी पड़ी, चल के जाना पड़ा, बारिश हुई, कुछ भी नहीं, पहले से नेक्स्ट डे का जो इवेंट है उसके लिए थैंक यू फॉर अ मैजिकल ट्रिप. I had no idea how the trip to the supermarket could be easy and how a trip to the supermarket could be easy and joyful. But I felt as much gratitude for that outcome as I could. Pehle se. The result of gratitude's magical power was that I got a parking space. It's very, very challenging to get a parking space in the United States outside a supermarket. We all know that. Right at the door. I ran into two friends. One friend I hadn't seen for a long time, and we got together for lunch after the shopping. The second friend I ran into told me about my amazing and inexpensive house cleaner that she had, an amazing and inexpensive house cleaner, which was something I had been dreaming of having. As I did my supermarket shopping, wherever I looked, what I needed was magically in front of my eyes. Everything was in stock on the shelves. One item after another was on special, means on a discount offer, buy one, get one free types. Everything was in stock on the shelves. One item after another was on special. And as I approached the checkout, after doing my shopping in record time, a new aisle opens up. You all have seen, no? वो close वाले supermarket में वहाँ होते हैं. Suddenly it opens up for you and your line moves there. Or a new window has opened when you're doing a ticket booking at Inox. उस तरह. And as I approached the checkout, a new aisle opened and the checkout person signaled me in. आ जाओ यहाँ पे. As the checkout person was putting my items through the register, out of the blue, she asked, do you need any batteries? It was one item I had forgotten to buy. My trip to the supermarket was beyond easy and joyful. It was downright magical. Are you visualizing this? Haven't we been through all this when we were visiting overseas or even otherwise here? Really. And everything again is about feeling, huh? I must be reading it, so I'm elated, on top of the world, delighted, kuch bhi. You are just hearing me, but you have to start visualizing it to feel it. It is your feeling that will make your next day magical. She says this. Yeah. It only takes a few minutes in the morning to use gratitude to have a magical day by giving thanks for the events in your day ahead of time. But this one practice alone will change the way your entire day unfolds. To have a magical day when you wake up to the new day, either before you get out of bed or while you are showering or getting dressed, think about your plans for the day and give thanks for each one going brilliantly well. All the plans, one after the other. If I open my planner, in the planner, I try using hard copy as much as possible. There, I leave some space when I take another slot of anything, a one to one or whatever. See my grandson, whatever. And before that, I leave some space so I can write thank you, thank you, thank you, or thank you for the, or shukriya, or grateful, or feeling blessed for. Words to bahut sare hain. All right? Make sure you do this magical practice at the beginning of the day that we read. In your mind, work your way through the plans you have for the morning, afternoon, and evening till bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words and imagine that you're saying thank you at the end of the day and you're immensely grateful because it did go brilliantly well. So, what she's saying is that when you're writing the gratitude in the morning for the upcoming day, okay, or when you're writing the gratitude on a previous day for the next day's list of things that you have to do, कल घर में मेहंदी है, कल whatever it may be, tomorrow there is an event, there is breath work, there is Guru Purnima, so many people moving the furniture. तो वो previous day पे when we are doing our magic rock and grateful, write down for the next day, leave space. And thank you in advance. Matlab, thank you for the Mehendi function going very, very well in my house. Thank you for the satsang going very well in my house. Thank you for the kitty going very well in my house. Thank you for all the amazing food that is going to be ordered from somewhere or made by my staff for the lunch that I'm going to have tomorrow. Thank you, staff, for serving this beautifully and brilliantly. Pehle se hi. Khatam. That way you will even know what all you have to prepare for. So that is what she's saying, that at night, the next night, what you're going to be the most grateful for, out of all the things that you have to choose from to be grateful for, you're already writing it on the previous day or that morning. And then there is no doubt, because you're immensely grateful because it did go brilliantly well. You can use as many superlatives as you like to help you. Now I'm going to leave this on y'all. We are going to start writing. You can use as many superlatives as you like to help you feel more grateful. Thank you for the incredibly successful. Come, let's write. It's about tomorrow, huh? Look at the words she's used. Incredibly successful. Thank you for the incredibly successful. Okay? Thank you for the amazing outcome from. ये अपने आप करना आसान ही नहीं है. It's not too easy. That's why I'm doing it together. You won't be able to do this on your own. This and you can heal your life, both. Thank you for the amazing outcome from the phone call. Thank you for the best days. Thank you for one of the best days ever. At. You can write wherever. Thank you for the thrilling sports game. Thank you for the amazing breathwork. Thank you for the effortless and full day of cleaning. Thank you for the effortless and because they have like cleaning weekends only, no full day. For whatever work you did. Like I have a one-to-one tomorrow. So I've written thank you for the effortless one-to-one and the talent I have in my hands and the talent I have to heal people. Ho gaya na? And then thank you to the person who's one-to-one I'm taking for his trust in me because he's already cured so much. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for the relaxing day of travel. Thank you for the great night out with my friends. Thank you for the amazing energy. She's also written 10 only for the next day. Energy for my exercise session. Write 2, 3 more. Don't stop. Because this is so beautifully connected with make all your wishes come true. This magical practice is more powerful if you can say the magic words thank you out loud. Thank you for the relaxing day of travel. Thank you for the amazing energy for my exercise session. Thank you for the best family get together we've ever had. This magical practice is more powerful if you can say the magic words thank you out loud for each experience. But if you're not in a position to say them out loud, then it is fine to say them in your mind. After you finished using gratitude's magical power, for each task and event in your day, end the practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Say this without fail. Without fail, every single morning when I finish using gratitude to have a magical day, I give thanks for the great news coming to me that day as a result. After you finish using gratitude's magical power for every task and event in your day, end the practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Without fail, every single morning, when I finish using gratitude to have a magical day, she does it in the morning. Gratitude to have a magical day. So first she says, thank you, thank you, thank you after she reads her 10 things to be grateful for. And then she writes gratitude for having a magical day. I give thanks for the great news coming to me on that day. As a result, I've never received so much great news in my entire life. One week after another, one day after another, great news pour in. Each time I receive another piece of great news, I'm especially grateful and excited because I know I used gratitude's magical power to bring it. And then even more great news continues to come in. If you want to receive more great news than you ever have before, then just follow my footsteps. बोलो, उनको गुरु बना दो. Guru Purnima is coming now. She's saying, really, she's saying, just follow my footsteps. My Guru Srimad Rajchandra also has written the same thing. Just blindly follow what I've said, what I've written. Then, if you don't get moksha, come and take it from me. It's a very, very, very crude translation. But literally, પછી જો મોક્ષ ના મળે તો મારી પાસેથી લેજો in Gujarati, which means then come and take it from me. Here she is saying the same in such a simple, informal way. If you want to receive more great news than you ever have before, then just follow my footsteps. Amazing, right? Magic practice. Have a number 14. Yes, really. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. This you have to do every day. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. In the morning, work your way in your mind through the plans you have for the day and evening for the day and evening until bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words thank you. Thank you for it having gone well. Imagine that you're saying thank you at the end of the day and you're immensely grateful because it went perfectly. After you finished being grateful for all the plans in your day going brilliantly well, end this magical practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened to you during the day.